All right. It is Sunday, July the 30th, 2023. I'm just showing you the view of Cranberry Lake from Blueberry Island. A little bit of a consistency there. And I've made many videos from here. And it's a beautiful spot. It really is a very beautiful spot. Despite some of the broken glass and all that, and some of the refuse left here by some partiers. But it is a beautiful day. Can you see that? The sun is making diamonds on the water. It's a beautiful lake. I've been, I guess, canoeing and kayaking this lake lately for the past 11 or 12 years. I had done it almost every summer when I was a kid, you know. The last one I really remember spending significant time here was the summer of '72. So it was about 40 years between that last summer here and when I started canoeing up here again. Should have been earlier, but at any rate, 40 years. And now I've been doing it 10 or 12, so now this is a little over 50 years since I've been, since that summer of '72, This is an island. I used to swim to this island from, let's see if I can show you. That probably looks pretty far. But that beach over there, we used to call it Sand Beach. I think the proper name for it is Rose's Beach. The Rose family owned almost all of the land around here. And I think, at least what we were told, was they were here probably from 1600s or something like that, and they were granted land rights from the King of England that carried over or something like that. But the Rose family owned all this land, and the last surviving member that we knew of was a guy named Russell Rose. But that beach over there, that's named after him. I used to often swim from that beach over to this island, hang out here for a while, swim back. It was a good workout for the morning or pretty much the day. You got something in. It hasn't changed dramatically. The lake itself, same pretty much. The houses are seem to be painted almost the same colors. They've maintained virtually everything the same, and it's been it's an interesting place to come back to. Brings me back in some ways to a place that I was familiar with as a child. I was familiar with this place early in my life, and now I'm familiar again with it kind of later in life. And I'm really glad I reconnected with it. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. And this is a beautiful time of year. The summer, everything is in bloom, And, wow. A lot of people out enjoying the lake today. A lot of boat traffic, It's really, it's a special place. Very special place. At least to me. And, I wanted to take a few minutes to share this with you. There aren't a ton of places like this anymore, at least that are easily accessible to the public, where my wife and I lived on Lake Mohawk, which is about, 15 minutes away by car, maybe 4 miles or so, 4 or 5 miles. And that's a private lake, so you can't put a boat or a canoe or anything like that on Lake Mohawk, as an outsider. We could when we were there, but We don't live in that community anymore. So come here, you know. And I really like this spot. I really do. Like a lot of days, look at that. Some beautiful clouds. Same over here. Sun kind of passes in behind clouds occasionally, but it is. Here goes another boat coming by. It's nice. There's a lot of boat traffic, a lot of people enjoying the lake, and it is. It's a wonderful spot. It really is. It's a great spot to be. You know, you have to. I've always said, you have to enjoy the time you have while you have it. I did that with the fire department. I spent 31 years in there. 21 of them in mostly the South Bronx. I loved every minute of it. I loved the guys. I loved the work. I fully enjoyed that time while I had it, you know. And now it is gone. That's past. You know, I'm long retired, and I'm on to another chapter. I'm writing and doing other things, you know, and that's all you can do. You got to kind of adapt to life, you know. Two people I know who've really lived long, happy, productive lives are Captain Bob Farrell. I helped him with his book a few years ago, and Chief Vincent Dunn, who is a legendary writer, you know, especially on, books on collapse and tactics and procedures and things. Awesome guy. Both of them. I believe Bob Farrell is well into his 90s, and Chief Dunn is, I believe, 88. God bless them. And what it is they've stayed engaged, they stayed active, they've followed a passion. Captain Farrell started a company that produces tools for fire departments all around the country. People know him all over the country. He loves what he's done. It's his baby. You know, he's it's part of his life. So he's stayed active and engaged and everything, and I think that keeps you young. And the same thing with Chief Dunn. He still lectures, he teaches, he writes. An amazing guy, and he still stays very, very active. You know, it's kind of like my mom. She made it to 90. She threw herself into investing, into the stock market later in her life, and she was an excellent stock picker, really. And that kept her engaged, very active, and it really is. I think it's necessary to do that, because when you don't, it's almost like your body starts to shut down. It seems like it sees it as if you are ready to go, you know. So if you enjoy your life and you want to continue to enjoy it, it seems that staying active and engaged, that's virtually a necessity, you know. So at any rate, I just wanted to share a few minutes of this. You know, it's so beautiful. Let me get up from here. See if I can show you through the trees. You know, really is an amazing lake. At any rate, I just wanted to share this with you. It's really beautiful. I wish I could bring you here and share it in person. You know. At any rate, I just wanted to kind of share some few moments at the lake with you. Bye.